Have you ever made a decision that changed your life? Have you ever made a decision that seemed small at the time, but years later you realized it changed your entire life? What if I told you the biggest choices in life don't feel big when you make them? This is the story of a boy who chose a road and spent the rest of his life wondering why. The sky was painted in shades of orange and gold as Aaron stood at the edge of a quiet forest. He had been walking for hours. No map, no destination, just moving forward. Until now. Because in front of him, the road split into two. One path was wide, clean, and clearly used. Footprints marked its surface. It felt safe. The other path was different. Narrow, overgrown, silent. Almost as if it had been forgotten. Aaron stepped closer, his heart beating faster. "Which one is right?" he whispered. But the forest gave no answer. He sat on a rock between the two roads. Minutes passed, then an hour. His mind filled with questions. What if the safe path leads nowhere? What if the unknown path is dangerous? What if he regrets his choice forever? He picked up a small stone and tossed it down the first path. Nothing. He threw another down the second path. Still nothing. The roads refused to reveal their secrets. Part 3. The Decision. Finally, Aaron stood up. He looked at the safe path one last time. Then slowly, he turned toward the overgrown one. Not because it looked better, not because it felt right, but because it felt like a choice. With a deep breath, he stepped forward. Leaves crunched beneath his feet, and just like that, his life began to change. The path was difficult. Thorns scratched his arms. Branches blocked his way. At times, he felt completely lost. There were moments he wanted to turn back, but every time he looked behind him, the path had already disappeared, so he kept walking. Days turned into months, months turned into years, and slowly, the difficult path became familiar. Aaron built a life along that road. He met people, faced struggles, found moments of joy. To others, his life looked meaningful, even admirable. "You're brave," they told him. "You chose a different path." Aaron would smile, but deep inside, a question never left him. What if I had chosen the other road? Many years passed. Aaron grew old. One evening, sitting by the fire, surrounded by young listeners, he began telling his story. "There were two roads," he said slowly, "and I chose the one less traveled." The listeners leaned in, amazed. "That choice," he continued, "made all the difference." They saw confidence in his eyes, certainty, but something was missing. Later that night, alone, Aaron stared into the fire, and for the first time in years, he spoke the truth. "The roads weren't that different," his voice was quiet. "I just chose one. No grand reason, no perfect clarity, just a moment, a step, a decision." And maybe that's the truth about life. It's not that one path is magical and the other is meaningless. It's that we give meaning to the path we choose. We walk it, we struggle on it, we grow on it. And one day, we look back and tell ourselves a story that it was always meant to be this way. Because in the end, it's not the road that makes the difference. It's the story we tell about it.